Hi, what's your name?
Brooke,
Do you prefer a simp or a boy?
boy.
Why?
Because who wants a simp? Once you got him, like, you already have him. Why would you want that?
Damn, these girls out here. Wow. All right, what's your name?
Taylor,
All right, so do you prefer a simp or a boy?
boy.
Why a boy?
Love a good toxic boy.
What if I'm toxic? Would you be down?
No, I don't know.
What's your name?
Emmy.
Emmy. Okay, so.
Apologize for the technical difficulties, fellas. You know how they were lip syncing not at the same time as they were talking? I don't know what happened. I downloaded them from my phone or uploaded them from my phone to the computer and then they just synchronized differently. Anyways, the main thing I want you to notice in this video is the type of girls that these two girls, these three, what was their name? Brooke, Taylor, and Emmy, right? How many Brooks, Taylors, and Emmys do you think are out there? Who pretty much look the exact same, dress the exact same, go to the exact same places, talk, act, eat the exact same food, have the exact same hobbies, take the exact same type of Instagram pictures, has almost identical Snapchat scores, around 400,000 or 500,000 or more, has the exact same type of friends, group of friends, has almost the exact same major in college that they're studying, underground basket or underwater basket weaving. How many? These girls look like your next door neighbor, the girl next door, the innocent, beautiful, petite, wholesome looking girl next door, don't they? That's what I want you to take away from this video. Why? Because these are the girls you guys are running up on. These are the girls you're cold approaching. These are the girls who you're trying to make a wifey out of. These are the girls who you want a long-term relationship with. These girls are not your 9s or 10s, correct? If I were to rate them based on their age, I would rate. Most of these girls, I'll be highly surprised and appalled if these girls are even over 22. 18 to 22, that's the age range they're in, right? Perfect, up on my alley, right? Right up in my alley. You guys know I love that age range women. But I would give Brooke, well, I couldn't see her face, the first girl. She has sunglasses on, aviators on, right? But based on what I saw, she is literally like my type. Small, petite, shorter. I think she's like 5'2", 5'3", looking at the video. So I would put her at a 7, 7.5. If the face looked pretty, really freaking pretty, I would put her at an 8, right? Then comes Taylor. Taylor, baby, you're a solid 4. All right, that's just because your youth. Take all that cake paint, the clown paint, the makeup away from your face. You're a solid freaking 4, on a good day. There's something about Taylor, just her shape by itself, it just didn't do it for me. You know, like she just didn't look aesthetic. She looked like a soda can. Like, just flat and square. Up and down. There's no curves. Where am I going to put my hands on when I'm digging her guts down from behind, right? There's none to grab onto. My hand's going to be slipping back and forth, up and down. And then comes Emmy. I'll give Emmy a 7 on a good day. Emmy and Brooke were very, very close to each other. I think, in my opinion, Brooke had a little bit cuter face, right? And you guys are probably thinking, oh man, Zeke is simping right now talking about these girls. No. Let's give credit where credit's due. How many of you guys are even walking around with any of these chicks who look like this? Let's be real, right? Let's give credit where credit's due. And again, as I said, mostly because these girls are young. What about 5, 6 more years? All 3 of them gonna start looking like the Pillsbury Biscuits can. So, again, that's not the main point of the video. The main point of the video is this is what you're running up on. You think it's just the wannabe Instagram models or the girls with 300,000 subs, 500,000 subs, a million subs, or I mean followers, a million followers on Instagram. You think only those are the type of girls who have these kind of mentality? That they want an F-boy and not a nice guy or a simp, I mean? I told you guys this. I told you guys this how many freaking times now? That women freaking hate simps, kiss asses, nice guys who are just faking it just to get in their pants. They hate it. They cannot stand it. And here, fellas, here's the thing. If you're an actual bad boy, F-boy, whatever, toxic male, you don't ask. Like how that brother did, the black dude did, my homeboy did. He's not my homeboy. How he did on the interview. What if I'm a fuck boy? Would you be down? Fuck boys don't ask that ever, ever. Players don't ask that ever. Toxic dudes don't ask that ever. Ever. That is not the energy they even present themselves with. Alright, what's your name? Let me put my arms around you. On your shoulders. What the hell are you doing? First of all, putting your arms around their shoulder anyways. If you must, here's the thing. I wouldn't even touch any strangers like that. Especially being caught on camera like that. I'm putting my hands all up on her shoulders. I wouldn't even touch her. I would just stand next to her with both my arms down. That's the first thing first. Second thing, if you must touch her, don't touch her in her freaking shoulder blade, around her shoulders, on her shoulder blades. Get your hands below, down, right above her booty, right above or right on top of her waistlines. Right, I have really big hands. My hands like size extra large when I'm about to go buy gloves. So when I put my hand on her waist, on her back, lower back, my ring finger and my pinky almost touch grazes, not even grazes, pretty much sits right on top of the upper cheek of their butt cheek, right? Because I have big hands. That's where I want your hand. If you must touch a stranger, again, highly suggest you, recommend you guys, don't do that. Do not do that. That's how you cause trouble. But if you must, this is how you do it. So, and again, that's how a bad boy, an F-boy, a player would approach if he was about to run games on her or talk to her, whatever. They would not put their hands on her, and they would definitely not even. Here's the thing. Here's the other thing. F-boys, players, in the first meeting, they don't even touch women. They don't need to. They stand in front of them, and they literally let their energy and vibe talk for themselves. Hey, what's up? What's your name? Brooke? Oh, cool. I'm Zeke. How old are you? 19? Alright, cool. Hey, let's go on a motorcycle ride. Alright. Let's grab a drink. Alright. Let's go out for some ice cream. I'm only in town for a few days. Let's hang out. Alright. Let's hang out. Let's hang out sometimes. You from around here? Yeah, cool. Alright, let's hang out sometimes. That is it. I just demonstrated to you guys how I talk to women. When I cold approach, I barely even do that crap nowadays anymore. Anyways, because this is what I'm running up to. These are the toxic females and hoes that I'm running up to. Now, I claimed these hoes are toxic, right? It goes a little bit more deep. It goes a little bit deeper than that. You see, this is inevitably hardwired to women to go after bad boys, F-boys, toxic men, right? Not the bad stuff. They're not attracted to the actual toxicity from these guys. You know, beating women, cursing them out. Even though some really screwed up chicks in the head do like that. But vast majority, overwhelming majority of women are attracted to the masculine side of these toxic guys. Because toxic guys carry a very masculine side with them as well. F-boys carry a very strong masculine side with them as well. That's what most women are attracted to. And you cannot pick and choose. You can't have one or the other. If you want a nice guy, a simp, he's not going to have that masculine side. If you want a masculine guy, he's going to also have the F-boy and the toxic side to him. I promise you that. I freaking promise you that, ladies. So that is what is hardwired into women, to like these echelon of men, to like these certain qualities in men. The problem is the current culture, the current music industry, rap songs, TikTok dances, all kinds of other social media propaganda that these women, older and younger women, are seeing, is portraying the actual toxicities, the actual toxic sides of these men being the good sides. And that's what's brainwashing this younger generation of women, because what do we know about women? They're sheep-minded individuals. They're group-minded individuals. They go with what's the hot new topic, what's the current norm, and the current norm is making the toxicity appealing. That's what they're being attracted to, that. And that's why. And it's not just beating women and spitting at them or cursing them out. It's also, taking hours to respond, playing hard to get, playing wishy-washy, playing just aloof, right? Masculine men don't necessarily need to have these kind of characteristics. There's other toxic characteristics. Well, here's the thing. I need to explain thoroughly to you guys, otherwise you will be confused. Masculine men do have these traits. Well, they don't have the beating their women or any of that, or cursing, any of that. They have the traits of a guy who's playing hard to get. The only difference is the guy who's playing hard to get is doing it on purpose, and the masculine guy is not doing this on purpose, because he puts himself, his life, his purpose ahead of any woman. So inevitably, him playing hard to get comes out of him, and the women see it and they become attracted to it, because yes, that is attractive, and yes, that's a toxic side, toxic quality, if you're doing it on purpose. First of all, you're a loser if you're doing it on purpose anyways. Don't just fake it till you make it. Actually have a life. I always talk about this. And even though the actual masculine man might not be cursing the chick out, he will be very firm in what he says to her. No, baby, it's my way or the highway. And just because of and just the fact that he said that to her, that sentence right there, it's my way or the highway, comes across as him cursing her out to her. In her head, that's what she's hearing. That's how backwards and dumbass these bitches are. Just letting you know, that's how backwards women are. You say one thing to her, but just because she did not like how you said it to her, she heard something completely different in her head. And now you're toxic. Now you're an abuser. That's what the current generation of people's mental health and mental state is at. So this is your regular chick. Alright? That's why I wanted to show you guys this video. I'm not telling you to go out of your way and curse chicks out, be an asshole for no reason, no. To be an F-boy, all you have to do, right here. I'm going to give you guys a magic pill, a secret right here, okay? Ready for this? Ready? You better be subscribing to my channel right and left. I better be getting my Instagram followers up like crazy, because I'm giving you this gem right here. Ready? All you have to do is be selfish and put yourself above her. That's it. Inevitably, you'll become an F-boy. Do you know why? Because it's in your freaking DNA as a man to smash as many hot chicks, or as many chicks in general, as you can. So when you're doing that and not being committed to only one girl and being monogamous to one girl, why? Because you care about your needs more than hers. You automatically become an F-boy in her eyes. That's not an F-boy. That's just you being a man. That's just you being a dude. You're practicing what biology has told you to do, what Mother Nature has told you to do. That's what you're doing. But we claim that as toxic, F-boy behavior, blah, 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 effing blah, right? That's all you have to do. You love that secret, don't you? That's all you freaking have to do. You automatically become an F-boy in her eyes. And she's going to chase after you. You don't need to curse her out. You don't need to play hard to get. You don't need to play wishy-washy. You don't need to beat her up. None of that. All you gotta do is go try to smash her friend, somebody else. And when you try to go do that, when you go after other girls after her, after you're done with her, inevitably you're gonna play hard to get. Do you know why? Inevitably you're gonna come across as playing hard to get. Do you know why? Because you're not gonna have time to even talk to her. You don't care to even open her snap. You gotta snap other girls. You gotta text other girls. You don't even want to open her text message because you got a better chick or another chick you want to talk to. So you're not faking it. You're not forcing it into her thinking that you're playing hard to get. You just naturally aren't as interested in her. And oh man, trust me, she's gonna pick that energy up like that. But again, none of this was the main point. The main point is this is the dumpster fire, the trash that's out here in the dating market. She looks from far away as a very nice girl, a very wholesome, good girl, church girl, the girl next door. Deep down, this is what inside of every single girl out here. Below the age of 22, 23. Even, dude, below the age of 28, I would say that. That's how these chicks are thinking. Because you nice guys, simps, who are catering to her, jumping in with your cape, don't get her pussy tingling, doing that kind of behavior. Why do you think all these women still keep watching me on my channel, even though they don't agree with a damn thing? You see their comments here and there. Because I don't cater to them. I put myself and my opinions over others, and definitely over these dumb bimbos. And it is very, very freaking attractive to them. They're ninja watching. They're not going to say anything. But deep down they know I'm telling the truth. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak00. Like, comment, subscribe.